self-control. How to have self-control. You do it through awareness. Awareness of your patterns, awareness of the conditioning, awareness of why you're doing it to begin with. Usually people don't have self-control because of an underlying cause that sometimes don't even make sense logically. Like, if you feel lonely and you go, I almost said fornicate, go like have sex with random people, that doesn't make you feel less lonely, right? I'm assuming. If you feel lonely and go on a bunch of whole like dates that doesn't do anything for you, that doesn't make you feel lonely. You can feel lonely in a crowded fucking place. So, having self-control, it does help to look at the underlying cause of why you feel like you can't control yourself. That pattern, that habit that you have put in place of what you actually want. Like whenever you feel lonely, there's like something that you do about it. What pattern and behavior have you just associated with loneliness? Maybe it's like getting on a dating app or, you know, doing all that. Texting someone you don't fucking even like. Because women will do that. I don't know, I guess to not feel lonely. I don't know. And some people won't text anyone. Some people are just like, depression, I'm gonna eat my feelings away. But if you actually look at, and that's why it's harder to control the eating, right? Is because you haven't actually looked at why you are filling the void with food. You're filling that I don't want to say darkness. You're filling that feeling with food, like the void, you're just distracting yourself. You're not actually getting to the problem or solving the problem. You're like pretty much making the problem worse. A lot of people don't realize that they're making the problem worse from the behavior that they've allowed to continue, like overeating. And when they're lonely, they just like replace it with like lust, which isn't the same, you know, or like just distraction, not the same. So see your patterns. Have self-control through self-awareness. You have to actually recognize the pattern that you have, because everyone does have something that they put in place. Like, hey, I'm feeling lonely. Okay, well, what do you do about it? Me personally, I like to sit with myself and give myself attention if I feel lonely. Or I like to talk to God or my angels or my guides and just go within, because I know I'm never alone. And then I don't feel lonely anymore. It's like something that it doesn't bother me, because I know what to do and what works for me. Like whenever I don't really get pissed off, but whenever I get upset, I don't really get upset either. Hold on. But I've conditioned myself to not allow a lot of things outside of me to affect me like that. Through self-awareness. So self-control isn't as hard as people make it seem. Yes, look at the pattern. Look at the emotion. And then it helps to slow down whenever you're going about your daily routine. Slow down. What are the thoughts that lead up to the habit that you don't like? Or the thing that you feel like you have no self-control over, right? What are the thoughts that lead up to that? Like, oh, I don't want to exercise. That's a thought that's resisting exercising. But if you can be like, oh, I love feeling great about my body, you know? Oh, I love walking. Because I do. I will spend 2 hours of my day just walking. Straight walking. Yeah. Because I love it. Oh, I don't have time for that. You don't have time for what? Because you're making time for the things that don't mean anything. Instead of having a meaningful habit, Jesus. Instead of having that meaningful habit. Like not being lazy and being a couch potato and actually exercising. Years ago, I got rid of my couch because I didn't want to just sit down and sink into the couch and be a couch potato. It's hard to be a couch potato if you have no couch, okay? But that gave me, that just removed an obstacle. And sometimes it is moving around your physical environment to remove distractions. Get rid of your TV. Get rid of your couch. Get rid of everything that's distracting you. Get rid of the dating apps. If you feel lonely and have no self-control because, you know, you are allowing your body to dictate your decisions, then get rid of whatever is fueling that for you. I know a lot of people who don't even have junk food in their house because they don't want to overcome themselves, because it's easier to just not have it in the house. I have junk food in my house. And I just tell myself no. Like, no, I don't actually want to eat that because that does make me feel like shit when I do eat that. And I don't want it. I don't want it because I don't want the outcome it'll give me. I don't like that at all. I like having energy. I don't like feeling like onset depression from food and heavy and like a blob, because that's what, and like brain fog, because that's what a lot of junk food does to you. And that's a pattern that I don't want to put on top of loneliness. So I know self-awareness, you can easily create self-awareness through slowing down. It's really that easy. Just slow down. I remember whenever I was like a go, go, go person, right? Like, oh, I gotta do this and this and this and all the fucking 5 million things we have to do, right? But I don't like that. I don't like the frantic energy. I like to take my time. I like to the phrase, a queen doesn't rush. A king doesn't rush. Like, where the fuck are you going? That's so important that you gotta go to it now. Have some time management skills. Don't be so fucking frantic. It doesn't feel great. So slow down. Enjoy life. Have self-control. Literally by slowing down. And every time you make a decision, pause. Pause before you make any decision. And I guess I've had self-control for so long. I couldn't help but have self-control. There's a lot of people who build up their strength, but then there's people who have just been thrown off the deep end and they had no choice but to be strong. And I've had no choice but to be strong, and I've had no choice but to have self-control. So but for me, that's what has helped, is pausing and reeling my body, full body, like me commanding my body to fucking stop. Whoa, halt. Yeet, stop, whatever. Don't do it. Because sometimes your body is like, oh, and then you gotta reel that back, take a deep breath. And yours might be food. Yours might be, I don't know what you need self-control in, but pausing before making a decision is freedom. Slowing down so you realize a decision is coming up. We make decisions every fucking day. Every fucking day. So many decisions every single day. Having that self-awareness helps tremendously. Hey, a decision's coming up. You make a lot of them in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. So pause every time you make a decision. You make the decision to get up when your alarm goes off. Good fucking job. You got up when your alarm goes off. You didn't fucking hit the button all the times, okay? I don't do that, but it's pretty funny whenever someone does. You rolled out of bed. If you made your bed, good job. You decided to wash your hands after you use the bathroom, brush your teeth, or have coffee and then brush your teeth. You decided to take care of yourself, your teeth. You decided to shower and cleanse your energy and cleanse your body and felt refreshed. You decided to go to work at your best, or you decided to show up. Meh, it's just another paycheck. You decide how you want your life to go, and it's through awareness, and it's through pausing before you make decisions. Hey, is this actually helping me, or is this hindering me? Watching TV all the time, that doesn't help you. That doesn't help you. I want people to fall in love with their life where they don't even want to watch TV. They're so satisfied watching a fucking leaf fall off the branch, you know? Because through awareness and through pausing, there's more levels to awareness than people realize. But I do believe that self-control comes through awareness and pausing. Because even if you're aware that you're telling yourself that chocolate looks good, whatever your thing is, you're aware of that thought. And then you can shift your attention. Okay, well, food's in the kitchen, so I'm gonna go outside and adventure, take a walk. And it's for like binge eating. Whatever you feel like you need control. If you need to get work done, you can also condition yourself. Classic conditioning. I do this. If I'm just like, there's so much to do, I will take a walk, listen to music, and then hype myself up. Like, not really like hype myself up, but get into that work mode. Because sometimes my brain will be like, no, let's not do that today. Let's go have fun and play. I'm like, no, work first. It really just depends. Because if I feel called to play over working, then I'll do that. But that's also getting my mindset right. That's also just enjoying life. And enjoying life is important, but I feel like all these distractions that people feel like they have no control over gets in the way of happiness. So what are your distractions? Why do you feel like you have no self-control? The more you pause, the more control you will have over your life. Pause. What's wrong with that? Nothing. It helps also to command your body. Like, no, don't do that. Like, you observe what your body is doing. You control your body. You can observe what your hands are doing. You observe opening the fridge. You know what the fuck your hands are doing. But people are so used to, like, my brother does this. He'll randomly open the fridge door. Why are you in the fridge? Didn't you just eat? Don't you already have a drink in your hand? Like, why are you in the fridge? But it's a habit. People will habitually open the fridge. Yes. So, you can replace the habit. It's easy to replace habits. But having that moment of pausing before you make a decision is extremely helpful. And don't only do it for like the thing that you need self-control over. This example is food. I am hungry. I haven't ate today. But and I don't need help over food. It's just because I'm hungry. But whatever you feel like you need control, don't only use it for that. Use it for everything else. Like, pause before every decision you make, and then when you keep pausing, you will pause before you need to control yourself. It's putting the reps in and having that repetition of already pausing before you make the decision. That is extremely helpful, because whenever it comes to that thing that you need control over, you will pause and you will be like, okay, decision. Which way am I going? To me, that makes it so easy. Commanding your body, like, no, or observing your body, or pausing. Because, I mean, whenever I was a child, I had to, like, literally stop myself because I saw what I was doing. So, let me know what you have issues with when it comes to self-control. But it's usually the thoughts, and it's usually patterns. Like your body's on autopilot, so having self-awareness of what you are doing helps. What are you thinking? What is your body doing? What pattern have you just thrown on top of the feeling that you want, the feeling that you're looking for? And pause. I paused my laptop too long. Yeah, because I was working. But anyways, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Let me know if you have any questions on anything. I'm very multifaceted, but we all are. But I believe in you. And you do have control over your life. You can literally just shift your attention if it's that hard. But thank you for being here. Have a great day.